Hey guys, what is going on and welcome to another Fortnite Battle Royale video here on the channel, where today the version 38.11 update has finally dropped, meaning that we can now complete our week 3 quests and our story part 3 quests. So yesterday I did cover this, but there were 2 quests that we couldn't do in the weeklies, which were travel 500 meters under the effects of tomatoes and eliminate 15 Homer clones. As you can see there on the right, the map has changed drastically today, with all the purple coming out of Springfield nuclear power plant, affecting all the rivers and Cletus's cornhole. So you can see there straight away that the map's changed, which means that these quests are now available. As for the story quests, we did stage 1 yesterday, which I'll tell you about it here, but it was basically go to Lisa in Corruption Corners, complete her Lost and Found quest. So if you speak to her in the town hall in Corruption Corners, she'll give you her Lost and Found quest there and then. You can do it there and then, and that's stage 1. But stage 2 then is given to us by Lisa. I say this with love, but I think one dad is more than enough. Eliminate 10 Homer clones. So, without further ado, we're going to jump in. We're going to try and complete these story quests, and we'll see if we can get them all done. But let's go find ourselves some Homer clones. So it's also worth noting that we do have a brand new loading screen as well. Creepy clone chaos. Multiple morons make mayhem. I quite like that. But yeah, if you look towards the map right now, that power plant really does not look very good at the moment. I mean, it's kind of exploded. It's kind of purple. It looks like a nuclear explosion, but obviously it's not supposed to be a nuclear explosion, because if it was, the map would be a lot more damaged than it is. But let's head in, find ourselves some Homer clones. First things first, it does actually appear that the incidents at the power plant have affected the tomatoes here at the at Cletus's cornhole. What they are huge now. What the hell? I wonder what the hell they do. I'm mildly terrified to eat it, but they seem to have some form of an effect. What that is. Oh. Oh my god, that's why it's all purple. They have the 0 point effect to them. Oh, that is interesting, because that means that the 0 shard has caused this big explosion. It's also causing all the tomatoes to be huge, and 0. It is 0, isn't it, that causes jump? What was it that causes the jump like this? I mean, it's a weird one. It is a truly, truly weird one. I like that they've made this little change though. It's not a huge change, but it is cool. But also do keep in mind that you can't consume the tomatoes. You have to throw them at your feet. You throw them like a chug splash kind of effect. So that is good to know. But anyway, let's go find ourselves some Homer clones now, shall we? Right, folks, it appears that the Homer clones actually appear on the map a little bit like the Donut Storms did, so keep an eye out for those random little Homer icons appearing on your minimap, because it does appear to be that's how you find them. It's not that they are just there, it's more that they appear to spawn it in. So do keep an eye out for your Homer clones. Right, folks, now we're here, I actually wanted to show you guys something really big. Springfield Town Square has officially announced 0 hour. The Fortnite Chapter 6 finale, commencing on November 29th, 2 PM ET, 7 PM UTC. So that timer is now visible in-game. Apparently it is in the lobby as well, but I didn't see it in my own lobby. Maybe I have to play a game first before it to spawn in, but obviously we'll go and check that out now. But yeah, 0 hour has now officially been revealed. So let's head over to the east here, where a load of Homer clones are apparently spawning in. And hopefully we should be able to take them down. It appears that it's just a big donut that spawns clones repeatedly. And they seem to be very zombie-like. They sort of just run towards you repeatedly. And we've just got to kill a load of them to get stage 2 done. They're very easy to kill. I think you can probably pickaxe them. In fact, I think you definitely could pickaxe them. But yeah, all in all, that's the Homer clones for stage 2. Which leads us on to stage 3, which is going to take us back to the corruption corners. We need to talk about music. Talk to Lisa about music. She says that Dad always says music helps him think. So, I guess that's where we'll head to next. So it appears that the 0-hour timer is now in the lobby. I just can't see it because it's hidden behind the Xbox voice chat issue message. So I can't actually see it. But the timer is in your lobby. You should be able to see it. Although if you change game modes or even look to change game modes, it seems like it disappears straight away and then just doesn't reappear. So make of that what you will. But yeah, let's head over to Lisa. Even outside the town square, there is a new sign down there. I don't know if you'll be able to read it, but it literally says, "Clones elect new mayor, a clone." But anyway, we need to head in here, we need to speak to Lisa. This might not be that easy because there does appear to be people landing here a lot. But we'll see if we can. No, it does not appear we're going to this time. Let's try again. So here's Lisa, let's ask her about Homer. Bart and I have given this some thought and I think we have a solution. Okay, well, how do we get Homer to come back? A performance on top of Moe's will get Dad's attention. Okay. I could potentially agree with that. He'll love it. Or he'll demand I put an end to Inferno on my Infernal racket. We then get a voice line from her. Okay, either way we'll have his attention. Okay. That sounds like a plan. So, stage 4 then is, if Jazz can't solve this problem, I don't know what will. We must jam on top of Moe's to get Homer's attention. Okay, we should be able to do that. So without further ado, let's head on over there. In case you're wondering where Moe's is, it is in Springfield Town Square. So right in the centre of the map where the countdown timer is for the event. So let's head on over there. So folks, we're here on top of Moe's, and literally all you need to do is play a jam track for even a second. You don't actually need to do it very much at all. So, nice and simple. Anyway, that then leads us on to stage 5, which is with Bart. I know a way to get Homer's attention. We've got to go and talk to Bart about El Barto. So, El Barto is over in the southwest side of the map, just north of Donut District. So I guess without further ado, let's head on over there and speak to Bart. Right, it's time to speak to Bart Simpson. Let's ask him about El Barto. What's up? Who is El Barto and how can we help? Right, keep your voice down. No one can know who's behind El Barto. Well, I think it's obvious. Your name's in there. But if you copied his incredible style, it would get Homer's attention. Okay. I won't even sue. I mean, he won't even sue. Okay, Bart. Okay. So that then leads us on to stage 6 of 9. El Barto returns. So we have to now spray the El Barto spray in 3 different name locations. That shouldn't be too hard to do, I guess. So let's head to the next name location, shall we? And head on over there, see if we can get the sprays done. So folks, it seems that actually you don't need to go anywhere specific to do that quest. You just go to the name location, find somewhere and spray it. It gives you the special tab in your emote wheel, so shouldn't be overtly difficult to do. It's just you want to get to the 3 different name locations to be able to do it. So all in all, stage 6 should be nice and simple. It seems the Purple River gives you 0-point dash actually as well, which is quite interesting to note. I didn't quite expect that, so I'm assuming that's obviously supposed to reference the 0 point being in the nuclear waste, but it's just an interesting touch. It's also odd to note that the shards around you when that happens are green. That's really, really weird, but anyway, let's head over to Burns Manor. We'll get a spray done over here on this wall, and then we'll head up to the power plant, I guess, to get the third and final spray done over there. Oh god, so it actually appears that the power plant is now a low graph zone, but I guess we'll spray the El Barto thing here. We then do get a voice line from Bart as well, from saying I didn't do it. That then leads us on to stage 7, which we'll have a look at when I can get to safety. So stage 7 is from Lisa. Can we at least use one of the vegan options to lure Dad? Visit Krusty Burger or Lard Lad to find healthier food options for Homer. Well, that's never going to go well. Why would Homer want healthy food? He's not going to want that. So, folks, when we actually get here to either Krusty Burger or Lard Lad's Donuts, you get the message from Krusty, which then gives you like another part of the quest by the look of it. So I guess we'll have to go and take a look at that, because I did get killed there. But it does look like there's more to stage 7 when you get to those places. Oh, there is. It leads you to stage 8. Okay. Stage 8 doesn't actually have a new message with it, but replace burgers or donuts with vegan food to get Homer's attention. I'm sure we can do that. So folks, to place the vegan food, we're going to do it here at Krusty Burger. And you just sort of do it in the back of the shop, in like the cooking areas, which then leads us on to stage 9, which comes from Bart himself, but refers to Bart or Lisa. You can do it with both. Tell me you have another idea in that big brain of yours. Talk to Bart or Lisa about other ideas. So, I guess without further ado, we'll probably go to Lisa because she is closer. Let's see if we can complete stage 1. Well folks, here we are. It's time to ask Lisa if she has some other ideas. She's so glad to see us. Well, what do we do now, Lisa? What do you propose we do now? I was hoping you'd know. Oh, okay, that's not good. Maybe we can find some sign of what we should do next. Oh, great. So they don't have any ideas of what to do next. That's not good. I guess now we just sort of head back to the lobby, see what's next as we rapidly approach 0 hour. Kind of cool name, I gotta admit. Well folks, just like that, we've completed the third part of the story. It wasn't actually very long, even though there were 9 stages. But we also now have the 4th set of quests being teased here in game, where they're all called the Incredible Bulk. So if you've seen the animated short, you'll see that Homer has now grown massive, and we have to deal with that next week. What is interesting is they are releasing an hour earlier than they normally do, it seems. Same with the weekly quests. I'm not sure if that's just time zone differences, but they do appear to be releasing earlier, which is nice. So, all in all guys, that was part 3 of your story quests, Multiplidiocy. We'll be back again next week for part 4, the Incredible Bulk. But until then, I hope you enjoyed the video, found it informative and useful as always, and I'll see you all in the next one.